Welcome back. It's Saturday morning here in lovely Southern Oregon. Got a little bit of smoke out there. I think there's a forest fire or some heavy smokers. So yeah, I've been to Crater Lake, right down the street. Today I'm going to do something that is not even important for the build. I want to put some paint on this motor. It's in the shop. I don't like looking at it. I know it'll take me, who knows how long. It's going to take as long as it takes. But so I'm going to be using, I'm going to throw everything at this. I might try some of the citrus stripper, which if you saw, it takes paint off because it says citrus strip. I've got brake clean. I've got this T-Force Power Jet Degreaser Muo, which I don't know what Muo means, but it says Power Jet. So we're gonna try that out. Buddy gave that to me, gave me like 4 cans. And then I've got the needle scaler. I use the needle scaler in the tough spots, like the tight corners and like down here. I'll use the needle scaler in here. But we've got to get this. It's got who knows how many layers of paint on it. You just touch it a little bit and then you see the orange. I don't want orange. I don't ever want to see the orange. There's plenty of orange motors out there. I'm sorry if that offends you. But we're going to clean this thing up today. I don't know if I'm going to paint the intake. I don't like the way they look just like this, but it's also going to be a lot of work to paint this. And most likely, this is going to get taken off when I put heads on it. Because these are not good heads. They're peanut heads. They're just not good. So, let's get started here. I got to take these headers off that I put on there for no reason. So what I really should be doing is getting Gold Rush ready for drag racing in 2 weeks. I still need to put the drive shaft in and finish installing the transmission. But why do that when you can paint a motor that isn't going to go in for a few months? But we're going to bounce over there today and work on that. I need to get the roll cage in there. We've got to have a roll cage in it for the Redwood Rally. And I need a roll cage in it for safety. It's going to get seat belts, which is probably smart. Now that that's off, let's, I don't know what, I really want to try this citrus strip, but I also don't want a bunch of gooey gel on here that I have to get off with steel wool. Let's see what this does. Power Jet. Whew. Yeah. Whoop-de-doo. I mean, it's basically brake clean. Maybe I can use this to kill the yellow jackets that are on the other side of the shop, you know, behind the camera you're looking through. I'm going to pull this water pump off. Let's just see what that does. Probably going to make a huge mess on this floor. Whatever. I'm going to get some air for the air hammer. I probably should pull this, even though I don't want to. I need to get these valve covers off too and put some of the ugly ones on there. Well, this one's got all the bolts. So I'm only missing 2 of these. He's got to have them. I'll have to phone him later. And I mean, I've been to his shop. Probably have a hard time finding them. Well, we're going to let this set up for 20-30 minutes and see what it does. Maybe we'll do the whole motor. So what I did is I cut the lip off of these valve covers. I'm not going to use these. They're hideous. The reason I did that is I want paint to get all the way up on the heads. I'll move you back over here and show you what I'm talking about. I also brought some cardboard in for stuff to land on. I added a little bit more of that citrus strip. We'll see in a second if it's working. See, I want to make sure this gets painted all the way up under here. Let's get that balancer off there. Well, it's not that size. Am I putting it in the wrong hole? Well, there's only 2 of these. It's not coarse thread. Huh, I guess maybe it is. Put that there. Well, that's off there. Ooh, yeah, look at all that stuff. All right. That's gonna have to wait. Well, why? So that's the front side. I'm not worried about getting the paint off on this timing cover. You can tell it's sticking pretty good. It's just this rough texture the paint doesn't stick to it very well. Maybe it's because it wasn't prepped properly or the paint sucks, but it sticks to this just fine, so I won't have a problem going over that. I haven't decided whether I'm going to spray it or use a brush. I use a brush most of the time. With the POR15, you brush it on. As soon as it sets for a while, it just flattens out, and it's like glass. It's really, really cool stuff. I've even got it on really thick and heated it up with a torch, and it's like using epoxy. It just turns into glass. But we'll show you all that. I'm gonna take a little break here and come back to doing the sides and a little bit on the back. I'm not as worried about the back, but the other part of me is like, well, you're doing it, you might as well do it all. So all of it'll get painted, except for this. I'm just gonna leave this the way that it is, because the only way I would paint this, I would take the intake manifold off, because I don't want the hardware painted. I like the hardware to stay the color it is, especially these are ARP bolts. I would want them to stay black the way that they came because they're anodized. But we'll get back at this in just a little bit. Well, we're back. We got the front part ready. Now I've got to turn this thing around and get to this side. You're going to spin the motor. You want to be extra careful when you're doing this. I have tipped these over, which I've tipped them over using those three-legged engine stands. Those things are horrible. But we're about to get more weight. Bingo. Now we can get to this. Look at that. This stuff is crap. I guess we'll put some paper towels in those holes. My countertop's getting full. I don't like it. Probably should put all that stuff away. Not all of it, just the stuff I know I'm not going to use. Plug this hole. Oh man, I don't like this. Definitely going to use that. Not going to use this. This can go. Yep. Wait. Yep. I know, it's got a hole in the top. Just give me a second. Huh? Yeah. All right. Let's get after it. Put these on. Wonder if this thing has oil in it. Put that there. Let's use the T-Force Power Jet degreaser. I like this because it was free. I run this thing backwards sometimes. It just tears it up. I think it's because these wires they've been running the other direction so long, they're tapered the other direction, and it really does good going in reverse. No. Maybe I should just shove those in deeper. Probably work, huh? Sure. Those aren't even tight. They're probably still good though. I'm gonna run them. Let's just hit it with some more of the Power Jet. All right. While I've got this up, I'm gonna check the oil. Oh yeah, it's full. It's got oil in it. And I don't want the oil getting all over my paint prep. So I'm gonna take a break and drain the oil. So that's gonna sum up what I'm gonna do on this for now. I'm gonna go edit this video and get it out there. The other side, I'm gonna do the exact same thing I did there. Get it ready. In the next video, we'll put some gold on here. And just wanted to say thank you so much for watching. This morning we were up to 62 subscribers. That is awesome. So thank you for watching. We'll see you next time.